going to share a tip that helps me to accept other people and to forgive them. Hi my darlings, welcome to Be Strong and Love Yourself, a channel for very strong people. I'm Dasha Bisali and I created this channel to share information that helps me to be happier, with the hope that it will help you too. And today I want to share with you some very simple exercise that helps me most of the times, I would say always, to accept and forgive other person. But before I share the exercise itself, I want to say that in general, I believe that if we love other people, if you love everyone, your life becomes very easy, much easier. And it's hard to love and accept each and every person. We have this judgmental brain and we have our fears, our discomforts. So sometimes we can dislike someone, but in general it would be nice to have a goal, like I want to love each and every person. And I believe that this is what Jesus taught us, this is what Buddha taught us, and all other religions, and in general it is wise to love other people. And this is, it would be great if we all have this goal and all try to move towards it. I'm not there yet, and I'm not perfect, but I believe that if I exercise my brain and do put some efforts to be better, I can improve my ability to think about other people and accept them. And the other thing that is very important is just to take responsibility for your own happiness and don't take things personally. So these are important things about exercise. Love everyone, take responsibility, and don't think that everything is about you. And now I will share with you the exercise itself. So for this exercise, you need to find a place where you feel safe. It can be the comfort of your own home. I personally prefer my apartment. And you also can go to a coffee shop and put on headphones, but have people around you if you feel safe when you have people around you. You can go to some place like natural preserve, or you can go to church. But it's very important to be in the place where you feel comfortable and safe, because you don't want to have any disturbances. You want really to focus on something positive, on positive emotions, and fears and the feeling of unsafeness. I don't know if there's a word like that, but if you don't feel safe, you probably will not be able to truly focus. So once you found this place, you can do it with your eyes closed, or you can keep your eyes open. You can take a picture of the person you think about who, hurt you, or you can imagine the person. It doesn't really matter. And you just think about this person as of a movie character. You don't think about him or her as someone you personally know. And you start to think about this person's life. How was their childhood? Maybe they had some trauma. Maybe they had some struggles, difficulties with parents. Or maybe they just came through difficulties recently, and they had some problems with the spouse or with their boss. Whatever comes to mind, whatever information you know about the person. And if you don't know the person, you can just again imagine. If somebody cut you off on the road, you can also imagine, like, oh, probably this person experienced stress and something happened in his life. And you sit in the safe place and you imagine all this pain and suffering of this person who hurt you. And then you, because you don't think about yourself at this moment, you can really immerse yourself in this person's suffering. And it's very important to understand that if somebody does something not nice, it means that the person suffers. When you are happy and satisfied, you don't walk around and hurt people. So something is going on with this person's mind. It disturbed one way or another. So you imagine this and you understand that the person suffers, that the person's mind is disturbed, and you say, I'm so sorry that you feel this way. And I'm sorry that you suffer. I can feel how you suffer. And I understand it. And I'm really, really sorry. And I love you. And it always works 100% of time for me when I say these words. And of course you need to feel it. It's not enough to just say them. That's why I think it's important to turn on your imagination and think of other person's suffering. And the more you do it, the better you are. I believe that compassion and empathy is almost like a muscle in your brain, and you can train it. And my favorite monk, Thich Nhat Hanh, he says that you can water the seeds of anger or the seeds of compassion, and depending on what seeds you're watering, the tree will grow. So try to water the seed of compassion, and you will do good not just to this other person, but to yourself first of all, because it helps to bring peace within yourself. And it helps me, like right now I cannot name any person that I would have negative feelings for, and it helps me so much. I'm a very spiritual person. I also think that when you do this exercise, you send some message somehow to this other person. But you can, if you have access to the person and you can talk to them, you can even say that I'm sorry, I understand your feelings and I'm sorry about your suffering. You can tell this to them if you feel that it's appropriate. But you don't even have to. You can do just it to yourself. And you can even do it to people who passed away. So you don't have to have the presence of another person to forgive, to let it go, and to share your love and compassion. And when you have next time the person who did something to you, to hurt you, you can try to train yourself this way, and I hope it will help. I also want to add that it's much easier to forgive and to accept, to understand when you take care of yourself. When you are disturbed and scared and depressed or something by yourself, it's much harder to try to put yourself into other person's shoes. So it's a priority to take care of yourself and then accept and help others. And I think that every single person is worthy of love, and there is this unconditional love for everyone, and it doesn't matter what people did. But sometimes we don't feel this way, but if we have this idea, we will be more forgiving towards ourselves as well. We will forgive ourselves if we believe that everyone is worthy of love, because then you believe that you are worthy of love as well. So it's a very important idea. Now I will sum up. First of all, it's very important to have a goal just to love each and every person. It's a beautiful goal and we all can have it. The other thing is that you can do exercise to understand other people, to feel compassion, and you can train your compassion and empathy. You need to take care of yourself and you need to remember that you are worthy of love and everyone else is worthy of love. We are all gifted and we can help each other to find these gifts and to give them to the world and all be happy. So this is my message for today. I hope it will help you somehow, and I'm very grateful that you watched this video. Thank you so much. I'm sending you a lot of love, positivity, kindness, and everything else that you wish for yourself. Be strong and love yourself. Love wins always.